Welcome to the RVU OMM Mechanisms of Action series. This edition will look at the proposed mechanism of action of visceral manipulation technique. To appreciate this, there are some concepts to review. So let's begin there. Each organ can develop dysfunction, which is manifested as a loss of motion. Organs have two types of motion characterized. The first motion is mobility. This is a passive motion of the organ secondary to the interaction of an organ and a structure contacting it. For example, the activity of the diaphragm causes mobility of the liver during both respiratory inhalation and exhalation. The second motion is motility. This is an active inherent motion that the organ produces independent of the structures contacting it. Now back to the proposed mechanism of action. Visceral manipulation technique can be provided as a direct or indirect technique. So how does it work? The dysfunctional organ can be directly contacted for treatment, known as a short lever arm, or can be targeted through a body part, known as a long lever arm. In either case, the organ and associated tissues can be positioned directly in the direction of tension and less motion, or indirectly in the direction of ease or more motion. Then activating forces like respiratory assistance are employed to resolve the somatic dysfunction. This results in balanced tension, normalized organ mobility and motility, as well as normalization of the involved nervous system reflexes. All right, so now you know how visceral manipulation technique works. And remember, as A.T. Still says, an osteopath reasons from his or her knowledge of anatomy and physiology. This has been an episode of the RVU OMM Mechanisms of Action series.